Ninja and Reverse are going to be right below them as well. And Legendary Rockets.
That connected.
It did connect. You heard that sound cue go off. Ninja slides on down. There's a player right to his left side. And this guy's trying to just block him off. And that's Knight's Baltic who goes down there. Ninja split off from his teammate. This time, no Shadow Bomb. Has to be careful.
I like the rocket focus for up above because if you look at the map here, these guys are not safe at all. Notice how players are getting destroyed out of the air. It's Brush and Sizz Lucky, and Fuck goes down right there to Ninja. Ninja actually picks him off as they are trying to rotate through the sky, and players are falling. Shadow Bomb was actually activated just in time for Brush, but it doesn't matter because Demo goes down to Ninja as well.
They're taking out some big names in this lobby. We're going to have 5 duos remaining, so now everyone hit that next placement threshold. They're going to be getting 7 points, which is huge in NA East because of how competitive, like Europe, this region is. Sizz Lucky down low, Ghost Bizzle trying to play defense and stay up, but Sizz Lucky is going to go down. His teammate Brush is going to be all the way to the ultimate low ground, and then Ninja and Reverse 2K, what was looking like a dire situation for them a few times, they were able to get back together and coordinate and work and be able to team shot as much as possible. This is looking pretty good here for Ninja and Reverse. We're now down to just 3 duos remaining here, and the pressure is on. Ninja, he's going to dive deeper in. They tagged him for a lot of damage there, and that is going to be a down onto Evo and the victory royale as Ninja finds 6 eliminations, 1 for Reverse, plus the victory royale, a 17-point game, 42 points total.
Rifting.
Watch your team on the hill, man.
25, shield. Guys, no shield, no shield.
Push. Look for beams. Guys, tag. Fuck. I'm so low on here.
What the? What? He's got an angle on
Same
me.
team, yeah.
I couldn't even see him, dude. They hit me fucking hand. They're dynamite spamming. I'm not dead. No, they killed me.
They push with dynamite.
It's fucking Ninja, dude. Oh my god. Dude, we have no fucking loot. I have no shield.
Way earlier in the match, Ninja and Reverse were here. Don't tell me. Okay. Tfue! It's Tfue who gets taken out by Ninja. So more fuel to the fire in that rivalry.
Yeah, he had to be stream sniped.
Absolutely
right?
had to.
That's how that works. But
no,
all jokes aside, great angle coming out there from Ninja, and then the aggression afterward to push up and follow with the dynamite, and that's going to end up being a huge
Nicely done from Tfue, recognizing that player was on the left side, built out a ramp, and then made him pay for trying to poke out right away.
And it's almost unfortunate that Tfue is getting these knocks right here because Cloak
really needs it.
Yes, he so desperately needs any elimination he can find here as things are starting to hit the wire. Tfue already has, declined from his elevation just a tad bit here, so Cloak is going to go on and follow the coattails of T here. He's just staying right behind him, and it's all shield hits. It's all shield hits for Cloak here. But now he's branching out all the way.
And look at the way that they're playing this as well, Monster. Cloak, he's now looking to get around here, and then Tfue's going to be the kind of like the entry fragger in this case. He's going to be the guy putting himself in a position to try and get that elimination in there, because at this point, health-wise, Cloak can't do this. He's got to play more of the support role. With that elimination, that's going to bring him up now to 67 HP there, the green HP. But as well as another elimination on Mac should bring him and top him right back up. And he goes outside of the storm, but it's to grab resources. It's to grab ammunition. And now we're coming down to the wire here. Only 4 duos remaining, Monster.
Yeah, he had to go back out there because Tfue could not do so. So Cloak is back in this game, and it's a perfect situation. He can lead the push here, especially with Tfue having that rocket launcher. He can play the backup row at this point now. And Cloak actually gets chunked from behind here as things are kind of unfolding in the low ground.
He's going to have to be very careful, but this is still going to be a superior position here for the FaZe duo. You got Bruzzy, who's going to be by himself. His teammate Pistola is going to be down, but not out. But at this point, you might as well say it's a GG because Bruzzy is playing defense. He cannot hold this one down as Tfue and Cloak push on in for the victory royale. They like to build around and save themselves that trouble. But right now, this is looking great for them. They continue to maintain this position, and here comes the push around the side here. He's going to go right outside of the storm. He goes right behind Carl, but Tfue, he gets hurt for a lot. He had to siphon that one instantly, and will need to pop that big potion in order to get his shields back.
And it pays off because he picks up over 600 materials from that knock right there. And Milo did try to back up his teammate, but it was too late because cloakzy started putting down fire from above. So they are back in the game. There goes a nice little material swap right there. And Milo leaves a door open, and Cloak is going to find another huge elimination right there. That's a frag if I ever saw one, because now Cloak has all the materials to take home another game right here.
It's the way that they command the high ground that everyone needs to take notes of. This is the stuff of champions, what the top players do. You see how like Benji Fishy, Mongrel, like their player, like the players in the EU, the way that they control the high ground, it is so nasty. Tfue though is going to get challenged by Crunchy, and Cloak was going up high. Tfue gets knocked down low, and Crunchy's on the run. He's going to be dangerously low. Tfue disengages. Where's Cloak at that point?
Cloak did try to come down to support his teammate, but Tfue was pressured out so hard by Crunchy, he actually had to go down. So pay close attention to that elimination feed, because that is the only duo in the game, and Tfue gets knocked. So this is a solo game at this point here. This is a solo. That's it. Every man for themselves. Cloak is still in the best position here, though, Golden.
And it's really when it comes down to losing that high ground, it seems like the FaZe duo, they struggled to be able to get back up to that vertical base. But now you're going to have TJ and Jeeves, and they're getting ticked by the storm. They're trying to tear through, but they're not going to get there in time. Cloak is going to win this just by the fact that he's inside of the safe zone, and that's a GG, the victory royale for FaZe, Tfue, and Cloak. And that one came, I would say that was a little squeaky bum time. I'm just going to throw that out there.
The beasts of the East, the absolute titans. You have Zexro on a nice little three-piece run here, looking like that John Wick skin. He is rocking as he slides down the side of the mountain with that combat shotgun, and then just immediately starts picking targets right away, cleans that one up, and as he pushes through, other players are going to begin to drop down onto him there. Tfue in this middle box, again, putting on a great show. Cloakzy, unfortunately, has been eliminated, but taking down Vinny there, picking up Eddie right afterward, and then being able to close it out, editing down Echoes, and then finishing him off there. And not to be outdone are the 100 Thieves Cease, the highest average eliminations across all of competitive Fortnite before we switched to the open format, and then paired off with Elevate. And Elevate had himself a run here, picking up that third elim and then continuing to roll it out, sitting on 4 right now, and then able to pick up a number of elims to get the siphon and put himself in a position where he can start challenging for the top. Again, Cease has gone through in the solos. Elevate has yet to qualify for New York City, so trying to do everything he can. Cease and Elevate have been so close. The WSOE previous winners, you see him challenged down on the low ground now. They said it could have been tight, would have had to make it, but this 1v2, he actually puts himself in a great spot, fake the building out, gets the knock here, and then he's able to get the siphon. But one thing we need to note, he's below 70 HP, and he has the bandages. With the storm going to a full close, he could have built himself back up with the extra mats, boxed in, and then started forcing a heal off. He would have had more time, but instead, the opponent drops down out of the storm, he takes the fight, and Frat is able to get him the player. Source now needs to get back into the zone, and he's going through this brick.
There's
not
two
finding
people.
the right on top of it. Oh my god, is that a gift?
Yes!
It is a gift.
Both of them go down. He gets the silence SMG spray in, and now it's Reverse and Ninja on high ground. Still low HP for Ninja. It's Jojo Pyun, Mastoris, and Kez all solos against Reverse 2K and Ninja up on high ground. What are they going to be able to find? The spam coming in from both sides. The RPG coming in as well. Ninja going right down into Kez. Can he finish it? Reverse does take out Jojo Pyun. Ninja now a little bit of some silence here as he does go down to Mastoris.
It's
now,
all on Reverse now
FFA.
from the high ground, 1v1, but Mastoris, a great play to get himself back onto the mid-chart. Kez KD is pushing it, and he gets it, but Reverse has the lead, has the high ground, does not have material advantage, only has 13 left. Kez is going to top himself back up a little bit here with minis, but it is all on the shoulders of Reverse. What is he going to be able to do? Can he clutch it up? Can he get the 4-point swing? 57 points currently. Kez is going up, looking to take a reverse, remaining disciplined. He sends him down. Kez takes the fall. It's only 2 HP and he gets it. Aim down, sights, 5 grid space up. Combat shotgun to the dome. Brilliant from Reverse, brilliant from Ninja. 6 eliminations and the victory royale. Golden Boy, that was Vince.
Very big deal. I was just gonna say, Kinstar came from like the second page.
Right.
He was out of top 10 for most of the day and just came swinging hard. 2 games back to back, caught a last minute Q, put him in the game, put him in the running, and now he's going to New York City. But hopping over with Tfue and Cloak, it's a little bit of a battle. They turned their back for just a second there and lost the high ground, but cloakzy is pickaxing away over in the distance. Only 1 player, so you notice Tifue's not too afraid of him. He's actually going to put some pressure down. He's not too worried about doubling back. It's E11 Joseph. So he needs to get the teammate here, who's Anthony. Anthony's left by himself. Great stinker. Little do they know, Anthony has no health. That's going to be Elam for them as the storm wraps things up for them.
So that's funny, man. Now they picked up a bunch of eliminations along the way. They were started double zeros, goose eggs across the board, and now they've racked up the 4. We just hit top 10.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
thirst. Cloak, he said, don't thirst me.
Why you thirst, man?
Why you thirsting? Now, look, check it out. 13 players, 9 duels. We've hit top 15, hit top 10. Top 5 is that next threshold. And this lobby is dwindling right now.
Yes, they are destroying these players right now as Tfue is putting down fire, or Cloak was putting down fire. Tfue's connecting up the tarp here, making sure that they're nice and safe and sound in the high ground. Tfue also has a rift to go, so they are not afraid at all to hold this positioning here. Nice combat takeout so he can make the most, not depending on the bloom, but instead putting that combat to use, because this is good range to use the combat. You can get some serious damage in here. Again, Tfue using the builds to make sure they are safe while cloakzy is continuously staying on offense here, Z.
That's so awesome to see, because it just gives you that extra little bit of protection that you need, and it gives you a little more time to react, because the moment someone starts shooting that out, you're like, oh, okay, they're trying to bring us down, you can react to it. But now look down below, it's just shooting fish in a barrel. Dope Eye's there, Slobbings gets knocked down, Red Ninja's also down below. And Cloak and Tfue are doing exactly what they do best, man. Maintaining that high ground, waiting for people to make mistakes, isolating and capitalizing on these mistakes.
That's right. Cloak making sure there's one less person to worry about as he is working his way down. He
man.
leaves Tfue in the sky because Tfue has bandages and rifts, but they don't want to leave any eliminations on the board. cloakzy closes out the deal right there. I see that. Nice clean dub, and I called it to connect up. And they're now situated. Now that they're situated, in comes the shots towards ZT. So Reverse and Ninja managed to land a couple of shots right there. Bumpa goes down to Zate. So Slappy now is left alone here. Oh, he actually lands right on him. No trap comes out, so lucky for him, Zate manages to skate on out.
Man, Bumpa is so tall that Zate had enough time to line the shot up the body, up toward the head, because he's so tall. That's a joke coming out of Sundown yesterday. I just wanted to, make that joke. Anyway, look at the players scramble now. I think one of the big stories here, as well as Zexro, I like to talk about this a lot, and that he recently had to kind of take a step away from Fortnite, right? He had some wrist issues there coming back, and it's basically like he never left. It's not easy to do that, and he's making it look easy. He's sending shots up. That is, in fact, Ninja and Reverse. And now look, Zexro and Vinny versus Reverse 2K and Ninja.
This is a 2v2 I'd pay to see any day of the week. But it looks like Zexro and Vinny actually walk away with the high ground in this situation right here. And wait a second. We saw Vinny get knocked. He's back in the game, so he was actually recovered. And this is payback to Ninja and Reverse for downing Vinny earlier today. Reverse, you saw, under the effects of the shadow bombs, gets caught right there. And now the pressure is on from this duo here as they are looking to seal the deal right now. Reverse desperately trying to put back up some shots, but that's it. Zexro and Vinny actually win the engagement.
Wow. Like you said,
Reverse
man,
is gone.
Revenge, rather, over on that duo. And now that could be potentially been their last game. So they can't rack up any more points, any more placement points, eliminations, etc. But the game and the ball continues to move forward. 13 players left. 8 duos remain in the current lobby. Here in
Taking a look at
Circle
Zill, he kind of prematurely used that, but another player just landed in front of him. I don't know what exactly went on there. I think that player came out of shadow as well. It almost happened simultaneously. Nice little edit right there as Zill's looking to pressure on through. The edit wasn't closed. Slappy makes a dangerous mistake right there by not closing the wall. Zill, unfortunately, only has one way to go. That's right into reverse. So reverse takes quick care of him, as it was easily telegraphed that he was going to push right through. Now taking a look, Vinny, Zexro still have the high ground. Zayt and Saf are still in this game right here. That's a dangerous duo. No one is safe. This game is not won yet, even with the high ground, even with the materials. Shotang goes down. Nice knock right there. There are only 2 duos left in this game. 2 full duos, I should say. It's Zat and Safe.
Here you go, and we know one of them, Reverse 2K, still alive. He's by himself. And this is going to be quite the mountain to climb, but maybe he can pull it off. Shotang about to fall there. His duo, Enigmafy, going to be left alone. And he's right on the other side of Saf and Zayt. Saf desperately needs a siphon to come through, or shields, or anything. But take a look up top. Zexro, Vinny, they're just continuing this pressure, man. Enigmafy gets picked up there in the crossfire. And now, okay, this could be devastating for any party involved. We see a rift to go, and they haven't started to look up. They're trying to land, and immediately one gets cracked. It's Zayt. And where is his dual partner? He does have the highest ground, and Vinny's trying to bring him down.
Yeah, so the play there was to attempt to try and draw Vinny and Zexro out of the high ground, but unfortunately it was only one space. But Saf falls down. He does get the trade though, so that's going to be huge for him. Maybe it'll play a big effect here because Reverse is now left to take this 1v1. But Vinny wins the trade-off against Reverse 2K. The Storm actually gets the final tick there, but Vinny connects with more shots, so he wins the final moments.
That was actually really clutch for Reverse, right? The fact
it worked
that
out.
in
the zone, in the map right now. What players are in this game right here? Don't forget, you can use hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Clip any crazy moments, your favorite moments, maybe even some games from your favorite content creators to get them aired, share them on the medias. As Reverse here is blazing down with the boombo. This is a perfect spot for a boombo, my gosh.
And that's what's great too, is these guys are commanding the highest ground tarp. Look at this. They are so high above everyone else. This is actually great.
That's the stratosphere.
And yeah, they're in stratosphere. But look how the circle is moving. They're about to hit this cliff. Everyone that's below that cliff, they need to get up and they need to go now, or they are going to be trapped.
And that's where they expose themselves too, right? Because when you're building out, if you forget to do like a little double ramp or put a roof up above you, you're going to be super exposed. And that's why Ninja's getting ahead of the zone. Notice he wants to play that camera dominant angle, the right angle right here, as he is peeking straight over the builds right now. And he says, you know what? It's time to come down. He wants to come play. He wants to get these points here, Zeke.
He's going on the offensive. He goes in the box with a player and catches one right out the gate. And now the question is, where's Reverse? He's a tarp above. Look, we're already down to 5 players. 4 duos currently still standing in the lobby. Ninja and Reverse, dude, that was such an aggressive play, and it's worked out so far.
They need more points if they want to make it to New York City. This is why these aggressive plays work out this way.
Oh no.
Ninja is taking too much damage right now, though. This is a close one, Zeke. Underneath the build.
It's okay with the flank, but he gets caught immediately. Monster, he's going to get dropped. But now Reverse, he's got to make something happen. Look, he's on that. He's challenging for high ground tarp.
That's right, and Reverse manages to make it back to the high ground. I thought it wasn't going to be possible, but he lost all of his health lead. He does land some shots. That's going to give him a lot of confidence right now. As he pulls out the boom bow, all he needs to do is hit one good splash damage. That fall damage is going to give away the fact that he is down, though. He actually has no builds. I didn't realize. Let's see what he's going to do.
This is a tough spot. Look, Anorti, he goes out in the storm. He's trying to go for the play, Monster. Is it going to be enough? Reverse, this is your moment. This is your time to shine. Hit the shot, and he does.
Combat shotgun, so perfect for 5 tiles away. It is the actual best weapon you can have right now because you just click.